just barely got off of it, so. Alright. But now we're back to some drawing. Alright. Oh, I forgot to check if my pen works. Oh, maybe I should. Alright, perfect. Alright, so, gonna work on some shading today. And so, I think the best way to do that is from what I've heard, put on, or just like, have it just be black and white, and yeah, just, what's it called? Just put on your shading with the black and white. So, I'm not gonna use like dark or black. See, I should have put this multiply. See if I did. Oh, that turns his eyes. Oh, what the heck? Oh, this is overlay. Okay, let's see. Why when I turn it like this, there's some extra little woogies in there? What are those about? Are they always there? Well, if they're on this layer, then oh, they are. I don't know how I missed those. Alright, now just clean those eyeballs up. Alright, let's go back to the main picture. Alrighty, so let's start. Alright, we are wanting to. Man, so many like details and stuff. Alright. So first we want to, I guess, do the forms. So like we got like a little cylinder here, and that's a cylinder there. So we want, that's kind of like a cylinder anyways. I should probably be using lines. Sorry, the line selector tool instead of like going back and erasing. Alright, I guess I'll. Actually, that does make sense. Probably for those two, maybe not this side. Because this, I'm thinking about trying to do 2 layers of, what's it called? Shading. I think it was Mark Burnett who suggested that. I mean, there's probably lots of other people who do it, but he's the one I watched do it. I guess I'll just be as precise, maybe not exact, with these things. I'm just gonna have to erase that little whoopie-doo though. Oh. Alright, so this is like its own little cone. Something like that. Alrighty. And then this is like a big, I don't know, ball? Sphere? So, some shading around there and here. And then let's say, ooh. Alright, so yeah, and then try to keep this a little lighter though, to like, I don't know, pull some focus or something. Alright. And then, just gonna erase my little whoop-de-doo here. Well, maybe I'll use this. I don't want to like completely make it stand out because it is technically following the contour of the head, but it's a little more pronounced. Okay, so it's got some, but not too much. Alright, so oh, I guess these overbangs actually are a little different, so I probably shouldn't have included them, but I did, too late, so it's too late, and not really too late, but it is on my, alright, those technically little spheres, man, I need to drop this, here we go. Alright, so I'm not doing details yet. I need to just continue on with my shapes. Alright, shoulders, they are rounded. There is some occlusion on these. So technically these are supposed to be, okay. Let me start using the selector tool again. Cylinders in the back, but they're going the other way. So let's separate them. And get them their own coloring, their own shading. Alright, oh. Okay, bow, bow, bow. So that's actually, yeah. Alright, bow, we can probably go a little darker. It's in the background, definitely on the underside. Alright, perfect. Alright, the neck is a cylinder. It's got all these other little cylinders though. I've actually never really used the selection tool when I do this, so this is, I guess, yeah, seeing if it's any good. Alright, let's see if we can just get these two circular objects. Is it bad to call them objects? I mean, oops, they technically have a name. And they're called bazookas. Just kidding. But yes, but no, they can be, I guess, technically. I'm just not sure what's appropriate to call them in a respectful manner. And so, since I wasn't sure how to say it respectfully, I guess I said it comically. And so, not sure if. Okay, so I got a circular object. You're not gonna be seeing the shading right here. Maybe a little more in the center. Alright. Turn that back up. Alrighty. I'd say that's pretty dang okay. So yeah, right now I'm just going for general shapes. I am not wanting to do like too much detail work. Okay, so I can get that whole sleeve. It's all a cylinder. Man, her little hair with all its different spikes is Alright. So yeah, this general shape is like this. I can obvious ambient inclusion there. I don't know if that's what this is ambient inclusion, or if I'm just like, yeah, that's a art term, and I'm just using it just so I can use it and not. Oh, I totally forgot. When I did the shoulders, just could have. Oh, that that first starting point was way further than I thought. No worries, I can just subtract those pieces of hair in a sec. There we go, got the hair pretty much good enough. I think after this, I was thinking about whether I should or shouldn't, but I probably definitely will, is apply a Gaussian blur over the whole thing. Alright. Alright. Oh, maybe a little more here. Alright. I guess we can go with her face now. Let's see here. She's got. What's it called? Her bangs are just a little. Oh, dang it. Oh, I guess I. Oh, well. Oh, perfect. I could just invert this selection to get at what I was thinking. And, oh. Alright, I'm not sure. I guess I kind of want to get as accurate as I can. But I'm trying to work on my pacing and not being a perfectionist. It's weird to call myself a perfectionist when, like, all the work I do, I'm like, well, that's not even close to perfection. I don't know. I'm just trying to work these little details together that just never achieve like the vision I have and stuff. But that's, I guess, part of learning is just trying to just improve and get where you want to be. Okay, so I included the backs of this little head because it's part of the sphere of her head. So yeah, same thing with Kairyu. Okay, wait, that's too much. But she does have a heavy weight on her. Oops, head. Alright, I got that sphere. I guess we can do her shoulders. And over here. Alright, I'm actually looking at the little overview on the right just to see if there's anything I need to work on or miss or anything. Ooh. Alright, what did I miss? this is already dark back there. I guess I still need to shade it. I'm not sure what the... Alright, yeah, look at all these muddy colors. Oh, I forgot her bangs. Alright. Here we go. Oh, jeez. I don't know why that didn't sharpen. Okay. Man. Yeah. Okay, this tool, that's super useful. Like, I don't know, I guess I do like how clean it is making the shapes of the shadows. Even though I'm like, you can see these little gaps, but just what, contrasting what it normally looks like when I do things like this. I think it does look better with the selection tool because it's able to give me those sharper things, sharper lines, sharper edges. Sorry. Oh, that was for some reason that was pretty hard. Alright, so this is it. These are their own little cylinders. Let's get them. Oops. Alright. Bow, bow, bow. Each little spike. Alright. What's this? Alright, so we got that. Oops. Messing with my faces. I'm just gonna add, it is in the background, and you know, it's like really pointing out. What's the word? Pointing out. It's her chest area, whatever that's called, was standing out, and so just adding a little shade on there so that brighter areas can go back to the faces. Looks like we need to add a little shade on this right, her right abreast. So even when I'm trying to say it respectfully, I have to say it with a funny voice. Just, I don't know, I guess I'm a little getting uncomfortable with that. Verbally, anyways. Okay. I guess I should also finish her hair. I forgot how much hair she had. I was making fun of Kairyu's hair in the other streams. But now I'm glad that it was so simple. Alright. So, yeah, I need to get this little cylinder here. This little bang. It actually comes around. There we go. And this side. Alrighty. Come around. Here we are. Nope. Oh, I guess I can go outside the lines here because I've got the clipping mask on, and so since there's nothing in the background here, it will just clip and not show up. It'll clip the base level that it's staying on. Alright, so now we can go back. Why isn't that? Oh, that's a blur brush. Okay, we've got our brush back. And maybe that's a little too dark. Let's lower the opacity. But okay. There we go. And then, yeah, take it out. Maybe that was too much. Yeah, let's just lower that even more. Alright. Yeah, I was just thinking about if I'm making those darker. But man, now they're like so dark they kind of like stand out. Alright, let's just. Well, maybe they won't stand out as much once I finish the other bangs. Let's do this hair a little more. So that doesn't need to be that black. Alright. Oh man, I forgot the actual little um, bang. Yeah, the ponytails in the background. Alright, got that one, so that just comes back. I think this is supposed to be a ponytail as well, but I don't know if I have that drawn in. I guess I'll find out. Oh, I do. Okay. Cool deal. Good job, Ronnie. Alrighty. Oh, good morning, Fatty Co. Nice to see ya. Hope your streaming endeavors also go good. Alright, so now we'll just start adding some details. This is so yeah, now I'll probably choose a different brush for the detail work though. I say that, but I'm gonna keep this one. And because alright, so now I'm going for like that ambient inclusion stuff. Ah, dang it. Oh, what if I just take this, go like that. Yeah, probably could have done that from the beginning. My bad. Oh, I went to grayscale so that I could help see what like stands out and stuff. It's just this layer I can turn on and off. And then I'm just doing it in black, and then I will because it looks super muddy, I can actually just change. Oh man, glad I noticed that. I painted on the wrong layer. But yeah, I can turn it to like overlay and make it like just darker colors. But yeah, grayscale is just to help me see the overall look of it, see what stands out. But yeah, oh, I need to turn that. I was wondering why that wasn't going to it. Yeah, it's I don't know. There's like so many like steps and stuff, and it's just like kind of a pain to remember them all. But like once you actually do it, you're like, oh, I guess I'm glad I did it. Alright. Huh. Okay, this is like yeah, way more layers than I normally use. I guess I was just trying something. I'm not sure if it was worth it or not. But they're all different color layers, not shading layers. I think I will have another color or shading layer, but yeah, it's like so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, jeez, yeah, 9 color layers plus the plus the line work is 10. But it's not. I don't know. Yeah. Luckily, I just like make the layer and do what I need to on it and then forget it. I haven't had to go back too much, thank goodness. Man, these like fake anime, or not fake, but anime smiles are like hard to shade properly because I think normally they do this is called cell shading, which is just like hard colors or like there's no like a gradient. It's just like a hard line. Yeah. So I think because of that, I don't want to make it look too detailed in the shading. It'll actually look off or more off. Oh jeez. I forgot this little thing. I'm guessing there's shading under her eyelashes. They look really big, so figured there'd be some there. Alright, that's pretty hard on the eyelash. It's I always like there's a ton of artists that I like watch. I'm like, oh man, I wish I could draw like that, and then they'll do like little painting processes, and I'm like, man, do I want to like be that detailed? Which I do, but at the same time, I'm like, man, there's a reason that they're so good. It's because they put so much time, effort, all that stuff into it. But I think theoretically, if if you do it enough, you can actually get a lot faster, and it doesn't take as long. I'm just not there yet. I'm gonna clean up a little bit of these. Oh, I forgot this little hair bang. Want to darken that more. I think that should be a little darker. So this is actually curving. It's like a circle like that. So this is should be. Maybe that's too much. Yeah, kind of like that. Oh, I don't even have this one shaded yet. Oh yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like anime, like it looks like super simple and clean, but sometimes like clean, like or sorry, simple stuff is like the hardest thing to do. Like I don't know, you have to be more precise on where you put your shading and things, and just the best way to simplify stuff. Yeah. So I guess this what I'm doing though is technically more of like a hybrid or something because I'm definitely going a little more detailed than an anime would. But what the? But yeah, I've tried cell shading before, and it's a little more difficult than I was expecting. I don't know. I just always end up like adding more and more like shading. I'm like, oh, this would be. So I think it's probably just not my style. I can appreciate it, but I don't know. I just feel like the way I draw, I just like it a little more softer shaded, I guess. But yeah, as you can tell, like the face is heavily like anime inspired, though. Sure. Alright, this again. This is technically, whoa, too much. Man, these weird underbang or overbang things are so strange. Because they're technically curling over. Probably don't need it that dark. Ugh, man. Yeah, just clean that up a bit. Man, this little blurring tool is kind of a lifesaver. So I guess like this, in this sense, it's kind of like a cell shading because this whole block is just one color. I'm like trying to make that with this. Yeah, I guess that looks sort of right. Alright. Oh, I forgot those bangs. Man, I just got so much hair. Alright, but I don't know. I think it's coming together. Alright. I need to technically add some shadows from the overbangs. It's not actually shadows, it's ambient occlusion, I think. Just because they're in close proximity together. Thinking of shading without gradient is weird, just with that alone. No, yeah. I know, I know, I know, it is strange, but like there's some, like when it's done well, you don't even know or notice. It's just like, oh, that's just how it is. You know, no, it's like, oh, they're doing cell shading. That's like hard lights. So, yeah, it is like weird to do, but or to, I don't know, think about. Because in real life, it obviously doesn't make sense, but it's just oversimplification of the lighting, I guess. Technically there. Okay. Man, see, I'm not sure how much ambient I should be doing. So yeah, I think ambient inclusion is like everything that's not facing the face is will be like more shaded. If that makes sense. So I guess I could do a little example. I'll just do it, yeah, right here. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. Alright, got a circle. Slide that back. Oh, I didn't know I was doing pure black. I guess so. Alright. So yeah. So ambient is just like so even. Okay, so it's not a good sphere. But yeah. So it totally ignores like the lighting from the sun and everything. It's just your eye is gonna catch more light from objects that are facing, just that are facing it, and so that's why things just like naturally, without lighting, this is kind of what a semi-sphere would look like, and then with lighting, so I'm gonna do another layer, and then I'll be like, come like if the light is coming from the top over here, and then I'll be like, okay, now I'll add another layer. Oh wow! And then I could also add some light, and then that would be kind of it. Dang, that's actually probably the best one I've ever done. That's crazy. My best little sphere. Huh. But oh, what do you like just turn it off or huh, I wonder how ambient occlusion works in games. Well, I guess like just in general, like yeah, if things are closer together, they like just I don't know if absorb light is alright, but they make it bounce so much it doesn't return to you. Let's see here. Get back to my settings. Here we go. So that's kind of what I was doing. Because oh, I mean it makes sense because like everything has ambient occlusion. It would be like on every single thing that you see. Sheesh. So yeah, I guess this collar is. Oh, that's what. Yeah, this is like. So this isn't shading, but just because they're close by to each other, they are. But yeah, man, that's crazy. I never really thought about that in video games. I didn't even know it was a setting. I guess it makes sense. Oh, that's actually shading. Maybe I should check mine because I was playing Arc Knights today, and like I did like turn it down, like the resolution that it was that I was playing it at. Um, but oh, but then just like I don't know, a week ago I just like you know what, uh, it was running it just fine at 4K, and so I just put it back up at 4K, and so yeah, and so yeah, my GPU is like hating me, but hey, that's what it's. That's her. So maybe I'll go in and see if I can turn that off and give it a little bit of a break or something. Although I do feel like I'm curious as to because it's only doing like 60 frames. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a huge difference. For some reason, like because there's like some like 2K options like on YouTube videos and stuff. You can you know 2K, which is like just barely bump, but for the game though, it's only like the 1080 or 4K. They're like, there's no in between. And I'm like, oh well. And so, but yeah, maybe if I do that, man, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, turn that off. So just follow these horns a bit. So, because they're not completely cylindrical. Alright. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, it's like I'm curious as to what my GPU can actually do because it's only doing like 60 frames or only like I mean it's still a pretty consistent 60, but I'm curious if it can do like more, but my screen only does 60 or my monitor, so yeah, I'm like not like so curious that I'm gonna go buy a new monitor for it, but like huh, I'm just maybe one of these days. there's always like bottlenecks on like technology. Up one thing and something else. Uh, Stop that. I mean, I don't know. Just thinking about like how nice things are. Even if I was to get that, then that means my GP like any even if I was able to get like 70, I was like, oh, I don't have my full 120, so that means I need to get a new GPU. Mm-mm. Yeah, exactly. Oops. Mm-mm. But maybe. Actually, I haven't looked at the prices of monitors in. I don't know. Actually, I haven't looked at them like ever. This monitor I have now is a birthday gift that I got from my mom. Probably like, whew, I think maybe before my mission, or maybe it was right after my mission. Holy moly's. Didn't realize that. It's been so long. I wonder if technology has improved since then. Just kidding. Huh. Maybe I will just take a little peek at them. But I don't know. I think even 60 frames though is feeling pretty good, so I'm not like too worried about it. Got a little different thing. Oh yeah, I've been looking at them. Also, oh OLED, so it is crazy like the difference like the kind of lighting can make. Oh yeah, sounds like if I find them. Oh, on sale even. Oh yeah, keep an eye out on that Nellis auction, I guess. Although I guess if you're just buying things from Nellis, it's probably super rare that you get like a pair of things. I'm guessing, unless somebody just so happens to not want them anymore. I don't know, but then wouldn't that be more of like eBay's realm? Or is there like a site similar to eBay, but just electronics? But at the same time, like people need to know about these sites, and I don't know anything. I guess I also don't buy and sell a lot, but hmm, maybe. I Sometimes I just think about getting like a new microphone because the one I have is like, yeah, it's okay, but it's actually like a headset, from like a $20 headset, and I just have the microphone. Like I have the headphones like around my neck, and then I have the microphone just like uh, sticking up like just like near my nose, and it's kind of like in my eyesight of my left eye. Jawa, huh? I'll have to check it out. So is Jawa like a secondhand sword, kind of like a? I feel like you might have like mentioned that to me before. Jawa. It just reminds me of Java, but hmm. Is it like a is it like a news site? I don't know. I mean, I guess I actually haven't looked, but I guess new could it be what for me? Yeah, is it within? It started within 5 years. Hmm. I mean, Oh yeah, cause alright, okay, now it's all coming back to me. Yeah, you were showing me, because I was asking if they like authenticate, like some of the devices, or at least provide like some safety for purchases and stuff. Okay. Hmm. I mean, I think that's cool. It is, because I typically just get my stuff from Amazon, um, but yeah, if it's what's it called? An auction? Not an auction. A used site, then there's probably cheaper things. Probably better things too. Better for cheaper. Oh yeah, I guess I should do her face. Hmm. Yeah, alright. Good to know that there is some reliable stuff. I don't know. I was surprised. Where did I get? Man, I can. I mean, I just barely swapped all this stuff out, but I can't remember what was happening. Oh yeah, the motherboard. Yeah, my motherboard was not functioning. Yeah, I had to get a new one of that. Oh man, I'm so glad everything worked out with building this new PC though. I was, it's like so stressful, like, and it's not exactly like, I don't know. I would say like, yeah, everybody should build their PC, but at the same time, like, everybody doesn't need this kind of stress, or they don't need like things. Can you make a standard, like, like a common user computer for cheaper than they sell them? I actually have no idea. Like, you can buy, I bought Aaron a little PC for like 200, $300. Although it was like a little micro one. I don't know if micro's the right word, but it it's like it's one of those. I was showing you the size with my hands that you can't see. It like just sits on the back of the computer. It all depends on it too. That's true. Just find stuff. But it's like so small. I'm pretty sure it's just made with like laptop parts and stuff. Which I don't know. I think that's totally fine. Oh yeah, they're like we have bought a ton of those for like the people at the school and like the office people, and they work pretty good. They run surprisingly hot though. I mean, probably because everything's in like close proximity to each other, but um, yeah, and there's just like this little vent with like a fan going like nonstop. But besides that, they run pretty much okay. Oh yeah, it makes sense. They also make these ones that are not, they're like slightly bigger, probably like double the size, so still mini, but not like micro. And I guess I'm using like the little USB charger stand sizing names, but yeah, that those actually it's like a it still uses like laptop parts, but I'm guessing because it has more air and stuff, like it doesn't run nearly as hot. Alright, clean that up, clean that up. Hmm. I mean, so I guess it kind of depends on what you're gonna be doing with the Linux. Are you gonna be running something like pretty hard on it, or you just want to mess with the settings, or just learn it? Because I think it would be perfect for that if you're not trying to run anything too hard on them. I think I did too much shading here. Huh. I mean, I have heard they're like super versatile and like being able to adapt to a lot of programs and stuff that standard Windows and Mac can't. Wait, they don't call it Mac anymore. Apple, I guess. Good old Macintosh. Um, but I'm not sure. Like, it's they can technically work with more, but at the same time, you have to like make them work with more. Like they just don't work. You have to, if 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 that's right. I'm not exactly 100% sure on that, but from what I understand, they can work. They just, I guess there's a lot of like there's a big community though now probably that like has lots of fixes and like suggestions. Probably like what are they called? Guides, I guess. Man, not sure. I think that's everything I want to do for this ambient occlusion. Oh, what to do next? Oh, let me get my brush. I know. I was thinking about because I had this little Raspberry Pi, and I was thinking about like I bought it for one of my 3D printers, but I ended up getting rid of that 3D printer anyways, and so I just had this Raspberry Pi thing, and I was thinking about doing something like that, or putting like I guess it wouldn't be actually Linux, but it'd be like a program from Linux on there to I don't know do something, but then I was like, well, I don't know. I guess didn't actually have a purpose for this little Raspberry Pi now. I think I still have it somewhere, but I don't know. Maybe I'll like Google on what I can use them for. Unless do you need a Raspberry Pi? I probably didn't get the highest uh, quality of one, but eh, if you need one, I have one. Oh, like cloud cloud servers. Wait, a Raspberry Pi? I don't know. Like mine, like I don't know. That's like a little 3x4 chip that's got like super basic things on it. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know, cause I saw the only thing I've seen them kind of used for, besides what I was gonna use it for, was on the show. They some hackers put some software on it and then put it like it's like so small you can like fit it behind a device and like hide it and just have it run a simple program for you. And so I don't know. I guess I'm not bad into hacking. That does look like a sound like a fun field though. But oh man, so that just reminded me. I was thinking of like um, oh man, I need to up my opacity. This overlay or layer thing is. Dang it! Now that's way too hard. Like hard of a brush. Okay. So now, oops. All right. No worries. I don't even know what time it is. Let's see. Oh man, I've been doing this an hour. Um. All right. No worries. Not sure how much longer. I'll probably do finish this lighting here. Maybe color. I'll see. I usually just go till I feel like I've gone it. But good luck with your work, sir. Thank you for stopping by. Ciao. Alrighty. Okay, so now I am doing the sunlight. So I'm having like I'm just having the light come straight down. So everything that is on the bottom side of that needs shading. And so, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. So that's like a lot of things. This neck area. I guess this a little bit. Oh man, covered up her little hair swoop. There we go. I mean, I don't want it to be like out of darkness because it's definitely in darkness, but um, there we go. Let's check this other one. Oh yeah, same thing. Oh, dang. Alright, so I want a little shade on the bottom. Take a little off the top. Oh, a little too much. I can add it. Or fix it in post. There we go. Alright. Alright, I got some really darks in this corner. I'm just gonna fill that in. So that's probably. And same over here. Let's get that pure or black. I mean, once I change it, to um, either overlay or something, it's not gonna be nearly, or it's not even gonna be close to black. And so, yeah, it's. I don't know. That's just how it is. Man, this is. Alright, I might need to fix. What is that? Oh my goodness. Oh, perfect. I already found the layer though. So let's just fill that in. Whew. Alright. Crisis averted pretty quickly. Oh yeah. Let's clean this up. Oh, geez Louise. Son of a gun. Wrong layer. Typical. Okay. Redo that. Okay. So now we can bring that back on. Go to that layer. Wait, is that the right layer? I'll just fix that. Oh, that's the ambient one. There we go. Okay, so I'll go to that layer. Now we can fix this. Alrighty, easy peasy. Alright, so we also have a little bit of shading from this thing going this way. I guess I can put some over here on this side because it's slightly angled. This has an overlap here. Alright. Alright, same thing. Over here. Alright, put a little shading there. Shading there. Man, all these little places you just like don't think of. I'll just do some shading in there. Just put a little contrast between the inside and outside. Alright. Just do the inside of the ears. Alright. What is all of this junk? When did I do that? Well, I guess I'm glad I caught it now, but... Oops. Man, my painting on the wrong spot. Dangerous. luckily I feel like this time I actually caught it pretty quick. There's sometimes like I've gone almost like to the finish of like what I wanted to do on that layer, and I was like, son of a gun, because I was like, that was like everything before I realized it. Alright, well, let's get some shading on. So yeah, this is, I guess, the problem that I normally have when I'm not using the selection tool. I'm like, oh yeah, I everything's like I'm like trying to just do the sleeve here, but it's bleeding into there, it's bleeding onto the hair, and so I just need to, I guess, just start use the selector tool, or just get used to doing this really slow, methodical. This. Oh, I guess we need to add some shading from the hair. Alright, probably not right there though. Yeah, let's say something like that. Something like that, that. Okay, let's see if I can make this good. Oh, what is up with that line? Who put that there? Oh, okay. Okay, let's see if this can look any good. Why isn't that? Oh, wrong layer once again. Okay, edit, redo, right layer. Here we go. So if I just go and erase. Yeah, no, dang it. So now I've wasted time because I didn't do it properly, and I have to redo some work that non-related to the shading because I did it while doing the other thing. Alright, maybe, let's see, this is gonna be right there. Let's just try. Alright, we've got our sleeves, but we don't want the hair, so we'll go to the hair layer, deselect that. Alrighty then. Yeah, I think that'll work. Look at how easy that was, and all I had to do was just do it. So, thank you, Shia LaBeouf. Just do it. Alright, so yeah, now I can come in, like, yeah, I got a little. Oh, maybe I should have done that sleeve. Alright, one sec. Let's get that sleeve in there. Looks like it's that one. Oh. Change. There we go. Alrighty. And then go back to the hair, take off the tips. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now, there we are. Man, and it looks way nicer. Jeez. Why don't I just do things properly the first time? Is that like human nature or something? I try to do it the lazy way, and it just makes more work for me. Okay, I'm not seeing that. Maybe do something like that. do I? Like that. Nice. I think there is gonna be like a little. Well, let's see, I don't know. Maybe just really tiny. There we go. I think that looks okay. Alright, anything else we need to do with just the sleeves? Since I just have them. Meh, I guess that was everything. Let's see here. Well, let's get up here a bit more. Alrighty. So nice. Guess I need to work on this face. I thought I'd done a little bit. Did I? Oh, I guess that's ambient. Alright, so got a little light there. Oh, which means I made a mistake on this one. So right here on the eyes, I just did an actual shade, like a shadow, which is not what I meant to do, or was supposed to do here anyways. So the eyes themselves are spheres, so that'll be the corners. Kind of like that sphere I drew over here, but I might do it a little softer than that because just because it's the eyes, you want to see some detail in there. Alright. There we go. First time chat, top of your streamboo.com. Alright, cool. I'm not sure what that is. Guess I can check it out later. For primary swastificity for F4. I'm not sure if I was doing that right. Or reading that right. Sorry. Thank you. What is this Streamboo? Topbeerstreamboo.com. Never heard of it. It's like another streaming site? Huh, is it possible to stream to multiple places? I guess you can stream to Twitch and YouTube at once, but I'm not sure if that's... I'm not sure what, like, people on YouTube, or I guess anywhere, like, really stream, or, like, what they stream, or... I don't know, I've just never really watched anybody live on YouTube. I go to YouTube to, like, watch post videos, and, so if I see somebody live, it actually is like, oh, maybe I'll go somewhere else. But if you, like, are following them, and I guess have a rapport, then I guess that makes more sense that you'd be more willing. I don't know, but I guess as not a member of their inner circle, it kind of like makes me wary. Oh man, I get distracted on this occlusion layer. Alright. Now let's go back to shading her face. Oh yeah, so the reason I did all that was because the eyes were already shaded. And now I'm just gonna shade them to what they were. Man, her eyes do look pretty dang mean. I mean, I guess she's a little irritated right now. Although I'm not sure if she would be irritated. I guess somebody can ask her, but I really do like these really cool like triangle eyebrows. I think they work really good with her triangle-ish motif. Alright, so now let's select some hair. Where was that? Here? Oop, wrong section. There we go. Oh, that's why it's on 2, because they're different. I forgot that her hair is a gradient. Okay, that's all making sense to me. Okay, so yeah, get these little under thingies. Yeah, here's like kind of like a cylinder, like cones, I guess. It's more like what these would be. Alright, yeah, get that right there. Get this one here. Oops. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Pretty okay. Oh, almost forgot this one. Alrighty. Oh, I still have the hair selected. Let's see here. How did these interact? I guess this comes over that. Or her bangs go over it, so. That would mean that goes like that. Yeah, ready? Alright, so now let's. Oh. Alright, not bad, not bad. Now we can select her face. Where is her face on here? Yep, there it is. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's get all the shadows from the hair. Man, this selection thing is like way easy. I don't know why I just didn't do it. I guess that's one good thing about making all the layers. Alright, let's get the brows. Okay, just like a little bit. I've got a little bit of volume. I don't know, they I guess they kind of seem like some of those like really big bushy eyebrows. See, I'm not sure if that's just like her eye. Should I like do it like below like this? So I mean, I guess that looks okay. Probably don't need it that dark. Yeah, let's just clear a little bit away. Oop. Ah, dang it. Keep overcompensating. Okay. Alright, get some shine there. Get some shade on her chin, her jaw and chin. I mean, this is kind of like almost the same as ambient occlusion. Alrighty though. So you don't like how deep those are on her cheeks, so I'm gonna lighten that up. Oh, because yeah, the shading is kind of what makes people realize. Did I not shade the mouth? Oh, I thought I shaded the mouth. Maybe I was just thinking the other one. But yeah, shading is what determines the shape of like what the perception of the shape is. And so, like having the shading up there made it look more like she's more gaunt or something. Alright, we're gonna have to do this face as well. Is this right there? Again, perfect. Yeah, just come up here and get the right brush, and here we go. So yeah, get all these little hairs. Oh, shoot. Okay, well. Weak. Alright, missing anything else? No? Okay. Here we go. All shadows from the hair. Alright, nice. Man, this actually reminds me, or it kind of like looks a lot like, what's her name? Iron Mouse? Some famous VTuber. The best in the biz, or I guess technically is that Neurosama right now? Oh, no. Oh, okay, well, let's just double check this. Yep, okay, that was all on the wrong layer. Cool. Okay, let's check this again. Okay. Alright, well, let's reselect. Oh, I did select it. Okay, now let's just do everything we just did. Man, why don't I learn my lesson on that? Alright, well. Little strand things. Make it look like each one has its own little shadow or its influence on the shadows. Alright, eyelashes. These definitely have some body on them. Alrighty. Oh, wow. Does that? Let's see, if I do this. Okay. Oh, almost forgot the nose. Technically. Alright, we'll see. Okay. Now let's do the nose again. So I'm gonna try the the ridge and see how it looks, see if I like it. So technically her head is angled. Ooh, yeah. Not sure if I'm liking it. I mean, that's super rough, but that'd be kind of like, where is it? Like, get her cheek. No, so yeah, I'm gonna keep it a little more cell. Yeah. No, not cell shaded. It's just like the standard, like, anime, like, no, hardly any shadows on her face, just so I can, they can be more of the focal point, I guess, and I don't know, it's kind of like when everything else looks busier, but then something else looks cleaner, I can draw the eye towards it. Oh, I was like, oh, why isn't that? Alright, let's do this. Let's see here, her twin tails. Is that here? Sweet. But I want to not have these. Oh, oh no. Is that just on the back? Oh, there we go, found it. Alrighty. Let's see, yeah, get that, a little more like that. Oops. I guess that would be dark as well. But, I'll fix that later. Alright, so yeah, this would all be pretty dark. Oh, shoot. Okay, not done unselecting things, I guess. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I gotta wonder if we can just, might as well do that one. Not there. Here we go. Just deselect that. See, does that get anything over here? What are those? Oh, those one things. Alright, there's that. And that. Oh, and her ear. Is that part of her head? Nope. Okay, man. I think I forgot to color that bit. Oops. Guess I'll have to go back and do that. Oh, shoot. Okay. Sorry, not as done selecting these as I thought. Okay. Now I can darken it without prejudice. Oh, what the heck? I thought I got rid of that ear. What is it doing here? Oh, I think I probably just backed up too much. Okay. Here we go. Is that not? Yeah, let's add it manually. Alright. So yeah, there's definitely. Oops. Okay, I'll try that again. Yeah, there's definitely paint behind there. I guess I just didn't color it. Because if there wasn't paint, then it would be like kind of like this corner right here where it's just staying on the paint. But since it's not, which means, yeah, there's paint. I just didn't paint it pink, I guess. Alright, well, that is pretty black. Maybe do the opposite of that. Lighten it a little bit. Alrighty. Now, what do I want? What do I need? So I do feel like these would be a little more shadowy because maybe not that shadowy. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, technically this has shadow. Did I do this on purpose? Because her head is leaning over and she's got like a big rack of horns, but it's not really a rack. Sorty, no, I'd say they're more like spikes. Definitely not. So sorry, I mean, it looks like she's got other points coming off of it, but I don't know, they don't like protrude enough to, I would say, justify getting the moniker of having a rack of horns. She's only got a different kind of rack, which is, you know, also cool and important, but maybe when she grows up she can have bigger horns. Well, I mean, I guess she's, I don't know, an adult maybe. She can't, I don't know, get surgery or something on her horns. Okay, no, idea's going pretty weird. Let's just stop that. Alright. Yeah, I mean, horns are, she like paints them, so they probably, and they're like tons of technology, they've got to have like horn altering technologies. Like, why wouldn't they? I mean, how, like, horns are like, I mean, I kind of think of them like fingernails, like they just, okay, I guess they don't grow back like fingernails, so maybe not like fingernails. Let's see, what's something that like, kind of like hair, but hair also grows, and I guess there's nothing that like, I guess so this is a little different. Although animal horns do, like deer and elk anyways, they regrow them every year, so I guess it is different than those as well. Interesting. So, I guess that means, yeah, I guess I just don't have any equivalent since I don't think theirs regrow or they lose them every year. So I guess once you break them, they're gone for good. Man, seems like you'd want to really take care of them. Man, I guess I just like had all this ambient inclusion stuff, thinking I'd already done her hair, but man, I still got a lot to do. I just noticed. Alright, so let's get to it. Yeah, I get some little shadows. I got something that was. There we go. Okay, get rid of those. Let's get some hair. Oops. Cast shadows. Alright. this is kind of like the ambient. It's on the circle on the bottom. It does not need to be that black, but hold on. I'm not sure how to shade these. Like something might be in the way of that hair, of it getting light, but maybe not. Okay, let's get there, clear this guy out. Alrighty. Da, 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 da. Now let's do the same thing over here with that we did the ambient inclusion. I guess the ambient inclusion actually wouldn't have been that dark. So if I go back, oh, it's not black. Okay. Oh man, I forgot I was doing this. And like, okay, so now if I do that, no, it's still not black. Man, should I have not done black? Oh, it's too late. I don't want to go through and lighten everything. I guess I could always just lighten the layer if I didn't like the blackest of blacks. So that'd be nice. Okay, let's get some little cast shadows for her hair down here. Okay, well that was a pretty bad line. There we go. Oops. I think these would be harder lines and not soft edges. Yeah, I should have used my tool selector. Or my selector tool. Okay. What am I missing? This side's got like a little bit more darkness. In shade, I guess, because of head tilt. Oh, and I guess we need a shade over this thing. Alright, good enough. That was a sloppy penmanship. It's sloppy as in, like, as you can see, I was stopping and going, and it was making, yeah, the dark line, like dark light, dark light. I mean, it still is doing that. Well, let's see if I can fix it. Just one solid line. Okay, one solid line. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough. I feel like that should be my motto. Good enough. Alrighty. So I should have used its selector tool. So I could just get this little bottom bang over here. Alright. See, I feel like that needs to be a little more gradient or something. Or a transition-y. Okay, not bad. Alright, not bad, not bad. Actually, not bad is great, but I feel like I like everything over here in shadow. And that way it's more like her bangs are what's making that shadow. Okay. There we go. I think that's okay. Alrighty. Okay, let's... There we go. Anything else? Shadow, shadow, shadow. Got one there, got some there. Alright. So now if we add that, that does them together. Take them off. Alright. Is that... Oh, that looks funky. Why does it got that like light spot there? Okay. My shoulders aren't always like smooth. If they got muscles, you'll see those, but eh. Okay, that looks a bit better. Okay, so let's try. Okay, let's try different layers. So if I made them multiply, that really goes hard in the darkness. And it doesn't really like pull out a lot of the colors, so let's just go overlay. Oh wow, oh. No, it's still, here we go, overlay. Makes it really vibrant. Probably another idea we could do is, okay, let's see here. Yeah, okay, let's turn it back to normal. Let's duplicate it, hide that one, and then multiply this. Alright, now if we, let's take a color, any color. That's not true, let's take this color. No, let's that one. Alright, take that. Now, okay, apply that. Well, no, that's like a little too blue. I'll just do the pink. Nope. Let's just try red. Huh. Not looking good either. This multiply just makes it pretty dang harsh. Alright, let's just try a standard color from the picture. I think it's got potential. What I most likely will have to do, or will do, is I will have to like go through and select individual pieces. Like, okay, yeah, I want her to be this red color, but these closed here. I guess I could even include this in here. Anything that's like going towards, oh, those are actually pink. Take out the pink. So then turn those blue. Well, maybe not. That's pretty harsh of a difference. Alright. So, let's just delete those for now. Yeah, maybe we'll just keep it here for now. I'll have to experiment outside of this and see what I think will end up the best. Well, it was almost 2 hours. Thanks so much for anybody tuning in later or now. But yeah, hope you have a wonderful weekend.